Hey, what's up guys, Frozbean here. Before this video begins, I want you guys to comment down below your favorite ability in Valorant. Mine has to be Jet's Blade Storm. In today's video, I will go over each sidearm and help you decide which one you'll bring into your next pistol round. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Let's get into the video. First up's the Classic Pistol. The Classic Pistol is your default low damaging sidearm. At 0 to 30 meters, it does 78 damage to the head, 26 to the body, and 22 to the leg. At longer ranges, it deals 66 to the head, 22 to the body, and 18 to the leg, meaning that no matter the range, this weapon cannot one-shot kill your enemies. It has a clip size of 12 and an alternate fire of a 3-bullet burst. This burst can be used to dominate enemies in close quarters combat. The fire rate is decent, but the gun cannot effectively penetrate walls. I would recommend using this sidearm if you're an aggressive player who would most likely use this to push at close quarters, making full use out of the 3-round burst. Next up, we have the Frenzy Pistol. The Frenzy is a fully automatic pistol costing 400 credits. Up to 20 meters, it does 78 damage to the head, 26 to the body, and 22 to the leg. Anything further than that will do 63 to the head, 21 to the body, and 17 to the leg. The Frenzy is essentially a fully automatic classic and is a perfect buy for a save round when you're coming up against players with rifles and SMGs. The recoil is decently hard to control and has 13 bullets to a mag. It is no alternative fire, but is very effective in close quarters. Again, just like the classic, I would recommend the Frenzy for players who fight aggressively around tight spaces instead of long parts of the map. Next up, we have the Ghost. The Ghost is seen to be a go-to for most players on the pistol round. Its headshot damage at close ranges can one-shot enemies without armor, and is a fan favorite due to the bullet suppression and similarity to CSGO's USPS. Up to 30 meters, the headshot damage is 105, body is 30, and leg is 26. Anything past 30 meters will do 88 damage to the head, 25 to the body, and 21 to the leg. The Ghost will cost you 500 credits, which means it can't be paired with light armor during the initial round. But it has really good damage drop off over range and is very effective at taking out multiple enemies. It has 15 bullets in a mag, which is quite overpowered when paired with its damage. I recommend the sidearm to players who like to play a bit more passively and peeking from long distances. However, this gun can be used in any situation. Now we move on to the Shorty. The Shorty is a shotgun sidearm that is most effective in close ranges. It can shoot 2 shells before having to reload and has a large bullet spread. It has no alternative fire and costs 200 credits, which is the cheapest sidearm that you can purchase except for the classic. Just like the Frenzy, the Shorty is a viable option on a save round where you may hold a tight angle and attempt to get an enemy's gun. Any range up to 9 meters, it does 36 to the head, 12 to the body, and 10 to the leg. From 9 to 15 meters, it does 24 to the head, 8 to the body, and 6 to the legs. The Shorty doesn't really do much damage, and in my opinion isn't a go-to buy for a pistol round. Unless you're going to play passively and hold a really tight angle, it is very ineffective. Before we move on to the last sidearm, I'll give you guys a quick explanation on how armor works in Valorant. In Valorant, there are 2 types of armor, light and heavy armor. If you have armor on while someone shoots you, you take 50% of the damage, while your armor takes the other 50% of damage. The light armor can shield up to 25 damage, while the heavy armor can shield up to 50 damage. However, if half the incoming damage is more than the 25 or 50, then the leftover damage will be taken by the player. For example, if the incoming damage is 102 and you have heavy armor, then you will take 51 damage and the armor takes the other 51. But as you can see, the armor can only take up to 50 damage, so the extra 1 damage is taken by the player. Now let's get into the last sidearm, the Sheriff. The Sheriff is the most expensive of the sidearms, costing you 800 credits. The main drawback of the Sheriff is its large recoil and slow draw time. The Sheriff has a clip size of 6 bullets, but is made up for by its high damage output. Up to 30 meters, it does 160 to the head, 55 to the body, and 47 to the leg. Past that, it will do 145 to the head, 50 to the body, and 43 to the leg. If your aim is good enough, I would recommend using the Sheriff during eco rounds to easily out-damage any rifle over long distances. This weapon is mainly for those who have good aim and can consistently hit headshots. This could be both for aggressive and passive players. Overall, the current pistol meta is in buying the Ghost, as it can be played in any ranged or close situations and has a decent damage output. If you liked the video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button below and check out my other Valorant guide video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.